Hi everybody, welcome back to the Life's Good, and what a gorgeous evening. It's another sunny day here in the northeast. We did get a little bit of rain over the weekend, just after the weekend rather, into Monday. We had a little bit of rain, enough to damp the soil and give my plants a drink. Not an awful lot to top up water butts and that sort of thing, but a little bit. And since then, it's been back to this absolutely gorgeous blue sky weather. I'm not complaining. I ride a motorcycle and it's fantastic riding weather at the moment. However, for my garden, that's a different story. And a little bit more rain would be beneficial. Now, I've just gotten home from work. I've grabbed a cup of tea. Cheers, by the way. And I just popped out to just check everything in the garden. First thing I do, get myself showered, get my cup of tea, come out here and have a look. And I found in the greenhouse, if you remember, I sowed a mixture of lettuce leaves. There's Lola Rossa, there's all year round, and there's Mizuna mixed together in here. Now, I put that together to use as a sort of cut and come again, or cut and grow again, mixed leaves for the kitchen. These we will use in sandwiches and side salads, meals of that nature. It's a lovely way to get a mixture of leaves and a succession of leaves, because if you keep snipping them, they keep growing back. And ideal in the kitchen. Now these are almost ready to start taking, and I will be sowing some more in another container. And this container happened to contain something we used in the kitchen. I'm not sure what it was. It could have been meat or something of that nature, some chicken wings or chicken legs. But this container, once washed and cleaned, was ideal to use for these mixed leaves. And I've got other containers now. I will be sowing some more mixtures of salad leaves. And incidentally, I've got a small hanging basket on the end of my shed, and I've done exactly the same with that. I've just thrown a mixture of salad leaves in there, and it's just another little space to have some food from the plot without occupying space on the actual ground, or indeed in the greenhouse. Talking of greenhouses, I've just checked in there. I was a bit disappointed because remember I was saying we had lots of gaps in our peas. I sowed 24 cell trays with peas, 3 trays full, and we had quite a few gaps. And if you remember, Cheryl was replanting peas in the gaps in those trays. And the other day I noticed a couple of those had germinated, were starting to show through. And this afternoon I've just popped in the greenhouse to check everything, and lo and behold, those peas have gone. It's a mystery, or at least it was. I'll take you in the greenhouse now and show you what I discovered. Looking across to the greenhouse from the pathway next to the washing line, guys, just up here is the hanging basket with the mixed lettuce leaves in that I've just mentioned. So they just started showing through. We'll keep those watered, and there will be a collection of lettuce leaves to be had from there. And down below, my tubs of potatoes, and of course the salad bed. And I've got some spinach here that's waiting to be planted out in the garden still. I didn't get round to doing that the other day. But look down here, these are my peas, and I discovered that they were completely dried out when I got home today, although I have been regularly watering them. There's a lot of gaps there which I wasn't expecting to find, and as I said, some of these had germinated and started growing, and they've gone. And I thought, well, that can't be right. What on earth's gone wrong there? So I lifted them out primarily to give them a good watering, because they are looking a bit dry. And having lifted them off the shelf, discovered this. This little chap has been helping himself to the crops in the greenhouse. Now, he's stuck well on there. This little snail as small as he is, will eat an awful lot of green in one night. Now he has obviously been hiding amongst everything in here, well hidden, and has been coming out at night munching everything on this top shelf, which is primarily my peas. So he's gonna have to go. I've had another check around everything else. I can't find any other snails or slugs in here. So he is the prime suspect in the case of the missing peas. And without finding him guilty without a fair trial, he will be ejected from the greenhouse and probably ejected from the garden altogether. Well, it just goes to show that you cannot be too vigilant with a greenhouse, or indeed with any of your plants and your seedlings in trays and so on. You have to check and double check to make sure there are no creepy crafties lurking to help themselves to the plants that you are growing to produce food for yourself, and they're helping themselves to the seedlings as food for them. So that snail has done an awful lot of damage as far as I'm concerned. I did plant or sow another set of seeds in another tray. They have not germinated yet as far as I know. It's possible they have and that he's munched those as well, but I will be, I think, purchasing some more pea seeds and hastily planting a lot more to replenish all the gaps that have now occurred in my seed trays. So that's a major disappointment for me, that it appears that that one snail in the greenhouse has decimated my pea crop, or possible pea crop. Well, that's it for the time being, guys. I just wanted to quickly show you the issue or the problem that I've had, the vanishing peas and the discovery of the almost certainly culprit. And he's gone, and I will have to be extremely vigilant to make sure we don't lose anything else to any other pests within my greenhouse. I'll be back at the weekend. I've got a weekend off coming up. I will be back. I'm going to be planting a few more things out in the garden, tidying up around the rest of the gardens around the home, cutting lawns, tidying up flower beds, all those sorts of things that one does on a bank holiday weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. Anything I'm up to, I will have the camera or the phone with me, and I will keep you guys updated with what's going on. Hopefully Cheryl can join us. She is actually indoors preparing our supper this evening, so she's busy in there at the minute, but we will, or we're hoping to sit outside in this evening sunshine. I haven't seen much of it today. I've been busy working, mostly indoors, and I've missed out, but there's a few days coming up. We're forecast lots of lovely sunny weather over the weekend, and although we are not expecting rain of any significant amount, I can manage with what I've got and using a hose pipe, I would imagine, put the sprinkler on the garden just to make sure everything's okay. But the weather's going to be nice. It'll be nice to enjoy that. So whatever you guys are up to the rest of this week into the weekend, you take care of yourselves. Don't forget to subscribe. It's down that corner, I believe. That one, up there. It's down there somewhere, guys. Come back and see us soon. Be nice to see you again. It's been a brief one this evening. I'm going to go and have some supper with Cheryl, sit in the sunshine. Before I do all that, I'm getting rid of Mr. Snail and making sure that all my plants have been watered. Take care of yourself, guys. Bye bye for now. Ta-da.